Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Sunday, December 5, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Baltimore Ravens vs Pittsburgh Steelers. Ravens coach John Harbaugh improved to 18-2 in primetime games at home and 23-4 overall against the Browns. He had high praise for his team's defensive effort against Cleveland. Defense was just off the charts, Harbaugh said to Associated Press reporters after the game concluded. That's one of the best defensive performances that we've seen out here in a long time. Ravens DT Calais Campbell, concussion, missed the game. He is expected to play in this critical AFC North game against the Steelers. Our first betting advice is to pick Pittsburgh Steelers, plus 4.5. The Steelers have to stop turning the ball over, and they also need to do a better job of generating takeaways. They're currently ranked 22nd in the league right now in turnover margin. It all starts with quarterback Ben Roethlisberger being a more accurate version of himself in the pocket. Sure, the offensive line has clearly struggled throughout the season, but Roethlisberger is also missing throws. His best days are clearly behind him, but the Steelers are hopeful he has enough juice left to get one last run. One thing is certain. Nothing will come easy against a stingy Ravens team with a top 10 scoring defense. But there will be opportunities to throw on them. The Ravens might tighten up in the red zone, but they're still allowing a league-worst 275.7 passing yards per game. Our second betting advice is to pick under 44. Jacksonville Jaguars vs Los Angeles Rams. Rookie QB Trevor Lawrence continues to go through growing pains in his rookie season. He completed 23 of 42 passes for 228 yards and 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Lawrence wasn't able to get the ball downfield very well, however, averaging only 5.4 yards per completion. Lawrence also rushed 5 times for 38 yards on the day. Along with Lawrence's interception, the Jaguars lost a fumble when RB James Robinson coughed it up on just the 3rd series of the game. Jacksonville almost got by with giving up just a field goal, but a penalty on the field goal led to a Cordarrelle Patterson touchdown run. Patterson ran for a career-high 108 yards against the Jacksonville defense. Our first betting advice is to pick Los Angeles Rams minus 13. The LA defense has been the problem recently. They have surrendered at least 28 points in 3 consecutive games and are having trouble against the pass. The pass defense has fallen down to 21st in the NFL, while the rush defense is tabbed 9th. The Rams are averaging 27.2 points, landing them 8th overall. They are conceding an average of 23.9 points, placing them 21st in the NFL. The Jacksonville defense has posted a few terrific performances. They held Atlanta to only 332 total yards last week, including 183 passing yards. The pass defense is 18th, while the rush defense is ranked at 20th overall. The Jaguars are scoring an average of only 15.7 points, which is the 2nd lowest in the NFL. They are allowing an average of 25.7 points, landing them 26th overall. Our second betting advice is to pick under 48. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Denver Broncos vs Kansas City Chiefs. The offense has been average for the Broncos. Through 11 games, Denver is averaging 20.7 points per game. They rank 21st in passing yards per game and 11th in rushing yards per attempt. The defense has been superb for Denver this season. The Broncos' defense is allowing 17.8 points per game and 2.5 sacks per game. They rank 3rd in points allowed per game and 10th in sacks per game. Denver ranks top 10 in passing yards allowed per game and total yards allowed per game. Our first betting advice is to pick Denver, plus 9.5. The Chiefs find themselves ranked 9th in the league in scoring, on the backs of a pass-heavy offense. They rank 2nd in total yards per game and 3rd in passing yards per game, and with the return of RB Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the running game could improve as well. QB Patrick Mahomes remains one of the best in the game, averaging 290.4 yards per game through the air. Most importantly, he's seen his turnover numbers decrease in recent weeks as well. Defensively, the Chiefs remain an inconsistent group but have certainly improved of late. They rank 13th in the league in scoring defense, but only rank 27th in sacks per game, a number that needs to improve given the talent in their pass rush. Nick Bolton leads the way with 79 tackles, 20 more than the next highest player, and the Chiefs should be able to keep the Denver offense at bay. Our second betting advice is to pick under 47. San Francisco 49ers vs Seattle Seahawks. The offense has played well, but the defense has also stepped up, allowing only 22.5 points per game. Defensive lineman Nick Bosa has been great up front with 36 tackles, 11 sacks, and 23 QB hits, while linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair has 55 tackles in the middle of the field, but the secondary has particularly stepped up in the recent games. Cornerback Emmanuel Mosley has 10 passes defended while Josh Norman and Jimmy Ward have combined for 7 passes defended and 3 interceptions. Our first betting advice is to pick San Francisco 49ers, -3. The Seahawks are now sitting dead last in the division with a 3-8 record on the season. This team is so bad that Russell Wilson can't even carry it with his arm and legs anymore. Of course, he won't have to if they can generate turnovers as they did in their first meeting with San Francisco. Can the defense find the fight in them to come away with takeaways? What about special teams? Could they be a factor? That's where we're at right now with the Seahawks. They can't run the football effectively or protect Wilson. So the fact that they have 2 tremendous playmakers at receiver like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett hasn't even mattered. The 49ers can be gashed on the ground, but that secondary is a problem. It's the last problem you want to be facing if you're Wilson and the Seahawks. Our second betting advice is to pick over 45.5.